Alright guys, how's it going? This is weird, I'm actually on the GoPro this time, but today I actually have a bit of a garage video, so some bits to go onto the beast. New screen, as you can see, like this is just completely fucked up. A new screen here, and it has all the parts on it I need. I have a new coolant bottle going on, which is over there, and I'm just gonna try leave the bottle alone and just open it the same way I'm going to try to do with this one. I'm just going to try to open it so I don't need to take this off. And I have a indicator to go on, so actually some of the parts as well that I want to show. Actually I had to take off the right hand side scoop because it's completely fucked and cracked, it's so bad. But I have crash bobbins, which is a little too late, and I have a tail tie, because we can see, oh, and actually I have a new headlight coming. You can see my headlight here is actually like completely broken. So I've two new, I got 2 or 6 headlights, brand new off a track bike. You know, it was bought brand new and was tracked out. I think it was like €250, so I am not going to complain. But my tail is pretty much non-existent. So I've got plastic still on this one. This is my integrated tail light, which is actually really bad. I'll put it on and I'll show you guys. But you can see it doesn't look too bad, but when you go to put on the indicators, it's really not. It actually looks really good on camera, but in person it's shit. It's so bad. It was a eBay special. I'm hoping not covering any of the mics, but I'm going to add on, oh actually yeah, and carbon bits. So you can see the screen is off a second-hand bike, but it's actually damaged slightly. So I have the 2 carbon side bits to go on, because like we can see my screen is pretty badly damaged. Or I got the whole thing for like cheap, so I'm not going to complain too much. So as you can see, like I still have the damage here, which I need to get fixed, and I was quoted to get it fixed, so that is going to happen. But obviously you can see the bolt as well. It's completely shredded. So I need to get all that fixed before I can put the crash protection on. But the tail tie to be in its own video, and you can actually see the plastics here. Yeah, I've done a good damage. Done a good crash, you can see it all here. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to set the camera up, because I don't really have anywhere to set it up. But I'm going to start off with the screen, because that has the carbon's going to be nice. I need to take this screen off. I'm going to put it on for the video. I'm going to take it off actually, because what I was meant to say is my headlight stay, you can see that here, is completely fucking broke. So I have a new one coming, but it's not going to be here till next week. I have loads of other little bits coming from Yamaha themselves, but I need to wait for them to come in. So I'm going to have to take all this off, and I'm not going to put it back on, because I'm going to have to take the headlight off to get the new headlights on, obviously. And I don't have a new headlight housing, so to speak. I don't have a new one of that coming, because I'm going to get this in carbon, because it's actually really cheap. So I need to get them, and I'm going to get a few other bits in carbon. But for now, let's take the screen off and switch your carbon pieces out. Yeah. So I have the carbon screen on. It was actually a bit more fiddly than I thought. This obviously, it's not going to be as like moldable as like the plastic ones. Especially the left one here was just a little bit awkward to put on. The left one's a bit more loose around the bolt hole. This one's a little more tight, but it's on and it looks beautiful. And I'm gonna put it on the bike, and it looks so nice on the bike. So I'm gonna take this one off and I'll go put this one on. Now that the screen's actually off, you can see the whole stay itself is completely broke. You can see on this side, it's beautiful. From the looks of it, looks like I might need to order the side piece as well. Hopefully this whole part here that's broke is all part of the one unit, I hope. But it's gonna have to come off anyway to take the whole headlight off. But just so I'd show you that, and then I can go put this bad boy on, and we can see what's left of the left of the left. It's actually the right, it's my left of the right screen compared to the left one. Pretty bad. So yeah, let's get this temporarily put on, and at least I'll have something to show for this video. So it's on, and you can just see how nice that weave is. If I get it nice and close, Such an idea. Again, these came from the Carbon King. I have side fairings to go on, but what I actually forgot to do was get some of this mesh. So I'm going to see if I can take the mesh out of this, which is already coming out. So, because this is scrap. This is like, you can actually see that's where the cat's eye blew straight through it. So that's completely fucked. So I'm going to take the mesh out of that, and on that side, and be able to put it on the carbon one. So I'll do a video on that as well. But that's it. Temporarily meant that I need to get new bolts as well. The bolts are completely shot on this side, so I'll probably get like black bolts that look quite nice. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Again, like, it's only really loosely on because this side's completely broke, but it's just nice to have the right hand side back. We can see what was actually left. That's the way it was. That was what was left of the original. Took a good bang. So what I'll do now is the reservoir and put the indicator in it, and then route the indicator. Like, you can see what's actually left of mine. It completely broke off. So I'll take this off, just plugs into there, and I can put the side panels back on because I don't need to take them off or anything else at the moment. So I can just put them on just to keep them off the ground and keep them out of harm's way. So yeah, I'm going to figure out how to take this off with this one, and we'll go from there. Okay, so, oh geez, nearly setting the bolts. That rad guard is off, and you can, or the coolant bottle, I should say. You can see it's in such a shit condition all the way up. Indicator and indicator is installed in the new rad guard. I should also mention this is from a 2016 MT-10, and they all fit perfectly fine. So far the screen is fit. This is gonna fit, I hope. So I have the whole, I just took the front off, and that's the original here. I might put the back on, but see, the back one has that little bottle in. Oh, actually I probably get away with it. So for anyone that's actually going to do this themselves, the stock indicators, it's actually quite genius, and I did have to look at a video, but this whole bottom bit here is actually rubberized, and then you have like a little plastic plate that holds it in. That was such a bitch to get in, but it went in fine once I knew what I was doing. You really just have to pinch and wedge it down, but it goes in fine. So I'm going to get this side on, get the indicator plugged in, and test it out, and hopefully it works, and then I can put the side back on. And then, do I have anything else? I don't know. I'll have to check. I don't know what else I'm doing, because I do have boxes of stuff over there as well. I do have the right hand indicator to go on, or the left hand, because the left hand does actually have a hole in it. So I might do that because it's not actually a hard job. I got the other indicator over there, so I might do that as well. But so far I'm happy. Yeah, anyway, let's put this on. Hopefully it all works, and that can be job done for today, I hope. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, so it's done. It's on. I have the side panel back on. You see, like, it's completely fucked. It's so bad. All up here, so it kind of pushes everything a bit forward. So I only have them on just to keep everything in. But you see, guard is on, indicator's on, and it's in perfect condition as well, which is great. Screen is on. So all we got to do now is turn on the indicator. Hee-hoo! You see that side, and then we can take a look at the back. Beautiful. So you can see, like, there's marks here that I need to I think I'm just going to cover these, just wrap them, because you can see this is a 2016 fluoro MT-10, and you can see just the color difference alone. So I can't even buy any replacement parts from a 2016. So the 2016 ones are a lot more, turn this on, they're a lot more available. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm so happy. It's almost a bike again. I mean, even I found that the mudguard is completely cracked there. So yeah, let me actually show you guys quickly some of the parts. So I did say it was a lot of damage, so I had to get a new steering stem and all. Let me just show you some of the key features. So you can see it's part of my Gilles lever. This is the front brake reservoir. We can see where it actually, like,
smashed off the ground completely. Nearly fucked. Rear taillight, switchgear broke. There's the rest of the stay. That's the headlight stay. I need to get a new one of them. You can actually see on this one it's actually bent. And my bars are bent as well, as you can imagine. And it's just all lots of random little shit that's broke. So yeah, like that's one part done. I'm going to do a whole video dedicated to the rear taillight because it's a full orangey tail tidy with the reg cover, or the reg light. So I'll be doing a full video on that on its own, because that's probably going to take 2 or 3 hours. For those who know, I'm not very mechanically minded. I like tinkering and stuff like this that I know I can do. So yeah guys, like I'm gonna leave it at that for this video. It's just mainly to get the pieces mocked up, so I know, it's just to make it kind of look a little bit complete. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to take these off and take out the mesh and put them in the carbon ones, but I want to get this side finished and fixed before I take anything off there. But well guys, that's the video. Hope all of you enjoyed. Send your prayers to the send your prayers to the MT-10. It lives just about. With Ireland being in lockdown, everything's kind of just at a grind to a halt. Like I have a guy who's going to do my frame for me just down the road, which is great. He knows what he's doing, but it's just waiting for him to open again. I'm out of breath. It's really hot. It's really hot. I was actually going to switch out the left indicator, but I'm really not arsed at the moment. I'm going to help Mrs. Dragon with the garden, because it was a job we kind of been doing over the past few days, so I'll just help her with that. But look guys, it's a video. Hope all of you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and talk to you on the next video.